SoCal slammed with another storm. It caused heavy snow, street flooding, and sinkholes. When will we finally see some relief? And how you can have a piece of the movie theater experience from the comfort of your own home. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. The heavy downpour has been hampering LADWP crews' efforts to restore power in many communities. So as of Wednesday morning, more than 3,500 LADWP customers were still without power. It's been frustrating for many residents who've been experiencing outages since Friday. But the utility warns that restoration work may take even longer with more moisture soaking the soil. We could see more downed trees and damage to structures. Well, this storm is a major concern for people living in the hills of Beverly Crest. The steep hillside behind a home came crashing down onto Mulholland Drive, and now a portion of that famous street is closed from Coldwater to Deep Canyon. Well, this is what drivers trying to make it up to the mountains will find: snow and lots of it. Check out this video from Lake Arrowhead. You can see how a home, look at that, just buried right there in over 8 feet of snow. My goodness, it's just piled up almost to the second-story deck. And take a look at the video capturing the snowstorm up in Wrightwood. It's really coming down. The area is dealing with several inches of fresh snow, leaving cars and city signs buried underneath the white powder. And the snow created a major backup heading up north toward the 15 freeway. So the CHP started escorting drivers Wednesday morning after several cars were stuck on the freeway in the snow. The Grapevine also had to be shut down. It was a mess. Our crews are keeping a close eye on this sinkhole that opened up in the Pico Union neighborhood of LA. It's formed right in the middle of the street along Eldon Avenue near Pico Boulevard. This sinkhole may look small, but it's 10 feet deep, and there are worries that it could grow larger. The pavement is sinking in and cracking around it. The street is closed off until crews can repair the sinkhole. All right, it's time to check in with meteorologist Belinda Leon to see if it's safe to put away the rain gear yet.
Hey, Robin, with all the rain we've had recently, I want to see how we're doing for this season. So far, we've gotten almost 20 inches of rain. That puts us ahead of pace for the seasonal average and also where we should be for this time of year by about 9 inches. What's going to happen next? Well, we're going to take a break from the rain so you can let that umbrella dry out. But with the skies clearing and the storm system out of the picture, we're going to have some very cold temperatures to start off on Thursday, so put on some layers. The good news is that we're going to get the sunshine back and we'll have temperatures that will be a touch warmer as we head into the weekend. Meanwhile, at the coast, we're still seeing those strong winds batter the waves and high surf is expected. Now, let me show you the temperature trend. In Burbank, we're going from 50s on Wednesday to 60s on Thursday. Temperatures a little warmer on Friday, but it stays cool over the weekend. Highs will only be in the 50s, so although we're staying dry, keep the jackets by.
The Southern California Catholic community is remembering Bishop David O'Connell, who was shot and killed last month. The funeral services taking place are a mass at St. John Vianney Catholic Church in Hacienda Heights Wednesday night, a public viewing at the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels in downtown LA Thursday, and a funeral mass on Friday at the same place. Investigators say the 69-year-old bishop was killed by his housekeeper's husband. Vanessa Bryant reached a nearly $30 million settlement with LA County. This is over pictures taken at the helicopter crash that killed her husband, Kobe, their daughter, and 7 others. The settlement includes $15 million from the case she won back in August, plus a newly agreed upon payment from the county for another $13.5 million. An attorney for LA County called the settlement fair and reasonable. We have some details about your next gas bill. Southern California Gas says the average household will pay about 67% less this month compared to January's sky-high bills. The gas company says if you had a $300 bill in January, this month it will be likely around $100. SoCal Gas says that's because wholesale prices for natural gas dropped for a second straight month. That announcement comes as we learned SoCal Gas is trying to increase its rates in 2024. What started as a peaceful protest against racism at Indian Springs High School in San Bernardino ended with school security using pepper spray on a group of unruly students. This was the scene Tuesday when a small group of students refused staff's request to return to class. Students shouted in the hallway, and that's when administrators intervened. 2 students went to the nurse's office to be checked out, but no one was seriously hurt. The district is still investigating claims of racism that led to the protest. Additional officers are being placed on campus as a precaution. Thousands of people have been riveted by the dedication of Big Bear's bald eagles. Jackie and Shadow have been taking turns keeping their 2 eggs warm. Well, unfortunately, the group that tracks the pair delivered sad news. The nonprofit group Friends of Big Bear Valley announced on Facebook that the mama and papa eagles will likely not see their 2 eggs hatch. It's been more than 10 days after they were supposed to. It's unclear why they didn't hatch. Jackie and Shadow may not even be aware of their loss. Whatever the cause, watchers from around the world are mourning.
Everybody has a broken heart because they've been working so hard, those 2 eagles, and we watch them sitting through the snow.
They have been working hard, and it's so fun to watch them. But there's good news from Big Bear. Sandy says the pair still have years of mating and more eggs ahead of them. Well, Disney is visiting Neverland once again. We're getting our first look at the Disney Plus live action movie, Pan and Wendy, which puts a new spin on the classic story.
Peter found it, just like he found all of us. It's like he found me.
Peter Pan?
Were you expecting someone else?
The director says he wanted to make a film that honors both the original J.M. Barrie story as well as Walt Disney's animated film. Jude Law stars as the iconic pirate villain, Captain Hook. Peter Pan and Wendy will be available on Disney Plus on April 28th. All right, the next time you watch a movie at home, it might feel and taste a little more like you're sitting in front of the big screen. Well, that's because AMC is letting you pop their famous movie theater popcorn yourself. Yes, the country's largest theater chain is launching a new line of microwave and ready-to-eat popcorn varieties. They'll be available exclusively at Walmart. You can get 6 packets of microwave-ready AMC popcorn for around $5 and ready-to-eat bag for around $4. Well, flavors include classic butter, extra butter, and lightly salted. You should add in the mo butter, the mo better. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app at our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout your morning commute. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.